Hey guys, welcome back to Eleanor Marie. Today we're going to be talking about what we learned in 2018 and our 2019 resolutions.
So today's video is going to be about what we learned in 2018 and what we hope to accomplish in 2019.
So for what we learned in 2018, we were talking about relationships and like our likes and dislikes, what we want in a relationship. We're going to talk about our past relationships as well and what are good, healthy relationships. So our likes and dislikes my dislikes are being forced into things, feeling guilty if I don't do something they don't want to do.
Feeling like pressured into the relationship, like it should just feel like natural.
Yeah, and like don't jump into the relationship too soon because that's also like something that's going to like have a dislike in the future.
So another thing that we definitely learned in 2018 is not to jump into any relationships or to be involved with anybody too soon. Like you really want to make sure that you like them and that you're actually ready to be in a committed relationship before you just jump right into it.
My likes in a relationship are a guy who has goals that he wants to reach and achieve. He puts his friendships first and my friendships first because he's obviously known them longer than he's known me, most likely. And 3, it's just he has to have a right outlook on life and what he wants to do and choose the right thing and never do something dumb.
For me, loyalty is definitely number one. I definitely agree with what Sydney said too. All of those things apply. I feel like all those things should apply for everybody. You want somebody who's going to be mature. The older you get, you want to act your age, basically.
Yes. Past relationships. Ooh, this is going to be a good one in relationships. So I was in a long-term relationship.
Yeah, we were both in long-term relationships. Earlier in 2018, we both got out of long-term relationships.
And I'm going to be honest, it was kind of a struggle because by the time the relationship was ending, I knew it was going to end soon because everything was acting weird and he was acting done, like short with me, and I just didn't like shortness. And I was like trying to be nice, like, you want to go out and get food? And he's like, no. And I was like, okay. So I would like try to interact with him and he was just like, no. And then eventually he ended up doing something that wasn't okay with me. And I kind of lost all trust for him and I just was like, we should just break up. And that was like my relationship and like what should have happened. But it was a great run. It was a great few years. And I loved him. He was amazing. It was great while it lasted. But that was my relationship.
Mine wasn't necessarily the same thing. Like, we broke up, it was like early April in 2018, and I think we just lost our connection, honestly. It wasn't anything serious. He didn't do anything he didn't lose my trust or anything like that. And like Sydney said, it was great while it lasted, but it was our time to be done.
So what I figured out after getting out of a long-term relationship is that I thought I needed to be with somebody to make myself feel good, and I jumped into the relationship so fast that I thought I liked him when I really just liked the thought of being in a relationship. So what you need to know is just get in a relationship. Make sure you know the person first, like really well, and then you can like progress the relationship as you go on.
So even though me and my ex did end on good terms, I learned that it's okay to end something that's good because you just need to explore other options. And when you're 16, maybe you're just not meant to be with your first ever boyfriend, but it's fine.
So, moving on from relationships, we're now going to talk about friendships.
Duh. So, I think we're just going to touch on what a real friend is versus what a fake friend is. And I feel like being juniors in high school, it's literally like the prime time to find out who your real friends are and who your fake friends are. Speaking from experience, I know just this year in general, I've found who like my true friends are versus who the fake ones were.
Yeah. So you can be friends with somebody since kindergarten, and when you guys grow up and get into like high school, you guys will like see changes in each other, and like it's okay if you guys stray away as friends because you are most likely going to make new friends. Like me and Madeline, we known each other, we strayed away, and then somehow we found our way back to each other and we're closer and better than ever as friends.
And everybody changes, so you shouldn't ever feel guilty about making new friends, even if you've been friends with somebody since kindergarten.
Yeah. Moving on from friends to challenges we faced in 2018. My challenges were volleyball and like family problems. And volleyball, it's just like always a challenge to play. you have to go through your summer conditioning. You have to stay in shape year round, even if you don't do club in winter. And just school season is like hard because you have to maintain your grades also while having 3 to 4 days of practice a week along with games. For volleyball, I'm not playing club this season because the club I played for isn't having the team I wanted to play for, and it's just, that's fine. So I'm going to take the season off, keep in shape, focus on schoolwork, and come back in summer better than ever, ready to play.
Some challenges I faced in 2018 were family problems as well. Nothing too major. I mean, just little things that everybody goes through. You have falling out with family, which is fine. So we are working on rebuilding that relationship now. Other problems that we face are stuff that we've already talked on earlier in the video. Finding who your real friends are and finding what you really want in a real relationship.
Yeah. So moving on to our 2019 year resolutions. So I know mine are fitness, school, and focusing on myself. And like making sure I'm improving myself and bettering anything I can do.
Sydney is also quitting Diet Coke because she drinks like 40 a day. So starting the week of New Year's in 2018, she limited herself to 1 a day, and she's still only at 1 a day.
Which is only the 3rd day, so.
And so she will eventually quit completely.
Yes, and that is my goal. Those are my goals for the year.
Some of my New Year's resolutions are fitness as well. I want to start like going to like the gym a few times a week, just to stay in shape. I also want to just better myself all of 2019, whether it be fitness or attitude or outlook on just everything in general.
And make sure you have a good mental health, because if you don't, you're just not motivated to do anything. So just focus on yourself. So that was our video on what we learned in 2018 in our 2019 year resolutions.
You guys can go ahead and comment your New Year's resolutions down in the comments, and hopefully we can get a conversation going with you.
We'll see you guys